Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I'm actually really glad you're here. I wanted to talk to... Look, I'm really sorry I'm late. What is going on? No, listen, man. Listen. It's okay, man. You know, I've done a lot of wrong. A lot of wrong on this show. A lot of wrong in my life. And yet, people still cheer for me. They still love me. I don't know if I deserve it. I mean, today alone, I think about stealing your Netflix password, sharing it with everybody.
What the hell is that sound?
And then, today alone, logging into your Dunkin' app again and using all your points for free drinks and bevs. I mean, I sit back and I think about who I've become and the road I've traveled, and yet people here still love me a lot more than you. And I'm just on this path right now, and I'm just trying to redeem myself, and I know this episode and the next episode is just another opportunity for me to get my redemption and for me to do better and be better. And hold up, bro. Listen, bro. Redemption. You think this is about your redemption? This has nothing to do with your redemption. You want a beer? Whoa. I didn't mean it like that. Look, you want to talk about redemption. You think this is all about you. It's not. This is about my ascension. This is about me rising to the top. Me earning that free beverage and me enjoying that coffee. This has nothing to do with your redemption, nothing to do with your apology. But I do appreciate you being open and honest about that. Oh, yeah, of course, man. I'm not going to lie about that. And I'll do it again. No, What's good, y'all? It's your boy, 8-Bit Mike. And welcome back to One, Two, Ooh, the channel where we hit wrestling with a steel chair made out of straight facts. AEW Double or Nothing 2025 just wrapped up. And yo, this one had everything. Violence, surprises, wild entrances, and a few booking decisions that had me straight up confused. Let's run it down. This one was one of my favorite matches of the night. Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter. Mercedes Moné came in with a plan and executed it like a surgeon. She worked Jamie Hayter's back like it owed her money. Multiple backstabbers, submissions, just relentless. But Hayter, she was a beast in this match. Clotheslines, suplexes, a missile dropkick sequence that looked like it broke the air. That counter DDT at the end? Bro, it looked like it came straight out of No Mercy on N64. Mercedes is undefeated in AEW and now has a shot at the women's world title at All In Texas. Deserved. Hangman Page versus Will Ospreay. Two top tier dudes throwing everything at each other. This was their first ever singles match, and they delivered. Ospreay landed an Os cutter on the apron. Like, why do you hate your spine, bro? Hangman ate it. He barely beat the 10 count and still came back with a dead eye through the announce table. A couple too many false finishes for me, but the final buckshot lariat? Good Lord. Hangman wins the Owen. And now he's heading to All In Texas to face Moxley for the AEW World Championship. That's the redemption arc we need. Let's talk chaos. This match, Anarchy in the Arena, was like someone smashed a controller during universe mode. You had staple guns, barbed wire, trash can, thumbtacks, and at one point, Marina Shafir stapled someone's tongue. Swerve came out dressed like the Predator, but the Young Bucks Founding Fathers entrance? I lost it. Like, they dead-ass dressed like colonial generals and started super kicking people. Mark Briscoe made a surprise return, still bleeding from earlier. Gabe Kidd showed up out of nowhere, and in the end, Swerve hit a stomp with the thumbtack shoes. Like, bruh, what even is the match anymore? It's mayhem, and I love it. All right, Here's where I get a bit confused. Ricochet just finished a feud with Swerve, and now he's in a random stretcher match with Mark Briscoe. I love Briscoe, but this felt like a downgrade. That said, this was violent. Ricochet pulled scissors from under the ring and just started carving Briscoe open. It was like a Mortal Kombat fatality. Spirit gun finish, locks Briscoe in the ambulance, game over. Cool spots, brutal energy, still a weird booking call. What I would have done, why not have Ricochet take on someone like, I don't know, Adam Cole? I would have been more interested in that match. And this just feels like a step back for Ricochet, who's been doing unbelievable work. I just want to see them keep pushing him. Now we're talking the AEW Women's Champion, Toni Storm versus Mina Shirakawa. Mina came to work Tony's knee like it was personal. She kept locking in figure fours and attacking the leg over and over. Tony fought through it, threw some vintage headbutts, and finally hit Storm Zero to retain. Luther got involved in the most random way possible, but shout out to the Tornado DDT from his back though. That was hilarious. Both women showed out, and the mutual respect moment after the bell was cool. AEW Continental Championship match, Okada versus Speedball Mike Bailey. Here's my thing with Speedball. He's crazy talented. He's got a flashy offense, but I just don't buy him as a threat. Dude looks like the 1-2-3 kid if he played DDR. That said, the end of the match was nuts. Bailey almost pulled it off with the time adventure, but Okada caught him midair with a drop kick, then hit a Rainmaker so clean it should have come with weather warnings. Okada retains. No shock. The Hurt Syndicate versus the Sons of Texas. This match felt like a war. Lashley and Benjamin came in like bosses. Shelton hit one of the cleanest German suplexes I've seen in years. MJF was ringside, being the little gremlin he is, but he actually almost cost them the match with a distraction gone wrong. Guevara hit a shooting star press to the floor and popped the crowd, but Lashley speared Dustin through the barricade and Shelton finished it with a super kick from hell. Hurt Syndicate retains, but definitely some issues with MJF. FTR versus Nigel McGuinness and Daniel Garcia. This was a grinder. Nigel looked like he hadn't missed a beat, but he also looked like his body was very aware this wasn't 2006 anymore. FTR worked him hard. Garcia came in hot and tried to save the day, but he got caught in the sharpshooter, passed out from the pain. FTR stays dominant. Respect to Nigel, though, but he needed help getting out post-match. And finally, we have the trios match with Paragon versus the Don Callis family. This was a sprint. Adam Cole and Takeshita had some crazy chemistry. Roderick got isolated early, and the Callis family went full heel. Kyle Fletcher, even with a messed up leg, hit a brainbuster to get the pin. Post-match was where it got spicy. Archer, Ricky Romero, and Trent jumped in. But then out came Brody King, Ishii, and Hiroshi freaking Tanahashi. Crowd lost it. Paragon stood tall after the loss. So yeah, AEW Double or Nothing was absolutely a ride. You had bangers, bloodbaths, and a few head scratchers. Mercedes and Hayter stole the show in my opinion, and Hangman got his momentum back. And Swerve, dressed like a video game boss? What more could you want? Hit that like button, smash the subscribe, and you know I need you to drop a comment below. Tell me who had the entrance of the night. Was it Swerve? Was it the Bucks? Or someone else? This is 1, 2, ooh! And I'll catch you at Collision.